welcome to our channel. We're the GraceNotesStitchers. I'm Corrin. This is Paris, who is obviously not a stitcher. My daughter Colleen is actually not feeling well right now. She usually is on videos with me as much as she possibly can, but she closed 2 nights in a row and just a lot going on, so I think she just needed some downtime. So I thought maybe I lost the back to my needle minder. It's probably stuck to another needle minder. All right, so no finishes, no new starts, because I'm behaving myself. Okay, what are we trying to do? I'm sorry, my thread's all tangled up. I'll fix it later. But I do have progress, and my progress is in my fox. So I got, oh goodness, I think 600 stitches into this. 800? I think it's 800 stitches into this. I got a really good amount. I was really pleased. 600 or 800. So I decided I'm coming straight down with him, and I'm going to try. So that's why you see a few hanging threads, because like this gray is so hard to see on this fabric. This is Michelle, dyed by us, and you can see it in the belly, but I don't want to just be stitching and 40 count, so it's really just hard for me to count over. Even with a magnifier, I choose to do the white and leave space for the gray because it's just, you know, so much easier. And then I basically go, like, what I've been doing is I finish my white thread, then I fill in with the gray, and then I go on with more white. So anyway, that's just my method for this. That's the Fox by Country Cottage Needleworks that everybody's doing. And I'm doing the sow, the Sunday sow. I don't know what it is. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see it. And then if you want to take part in it, please do. So that is just my Sunday project. Today I am working, I already got 100 stitches in, but I'm not done stitching for the night. I am stitching on my coffee. Can't think of the name of it, but it's the same coffee one that I just showed you all. Coffee Obsessed. And by Leela's Studio. I am on a 12-day break from teaching right now. I didn't really realize that. I canceled all my lessons for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, because tomorrow is my husband's birthday. So I just canceled all my lessons, and then next week's Memorial Day, so I'm off of teaching. But we have things planned like every single day. So I thought, you know what? I have a few minutes. Let me go like start my recording. Just that I had some stuff, but I also had some news, and I just wanted to get it out there before I forget what I wanted to say. So 40 count linen is going to become scarce. I cannot get it from either one of my suppliers right now. I do have enough for the orders that I currently have, and I have plenty for Fabric of the Month. So I should be able to get us through a month or two of Fabric of the Month. But I did go through, this took me, let me think, 5 hours? Now I was teaching, but I was on the computer like the whole time. It took me 5 hours because of the way my website's set up. It took me 5 hours to go through and take all of the 40 counts off. So they all say sold out right now. So that you guys can't order it. I do still have it in Fabric of the Month because I don't know how that will work. Like if I were to put that it was sold out, I don't know if it will actually let the orders bounce over from the subscription service. So I did leave it there. But if somebody's requesting to change to 40 count right now, I'm going to say no. But at the same time, I added 46 count to every single. So that's why it took so long, because I was doing 2 different things. But I did add 46 count to every color. So that is actually an option now. You don't have to ask me special for it. And it's there listed under every color. And I put it on Fabric of the Month. So yay, something's done. I even helped my husband cut his hair tonight. I don't know if I told y'all, he's been cutting his own hair since COVID. He's like, I'm going to save myself 15 bucks. And he started cutting his own hair. And I shave his neck and trim around his ears. So I'm getting better at that. I may have cut him once or twice. Shh. We won't tell people that. I'm not a hairdresser. But anyway, so that was, we got a lot done today. Last night I was so tired. I finished teaching. Mondays are not a good day. And I was super tired tonight too. And I'm actually, even though these have that blue filter in my glasses, I'm starting to wonder if it is just staring at the computer for so long, because yesterday I did a lot of Zoom and FaceTime lessons, and today I was on the website the entire day. So that could be contributing to why I have been getting so tired, because Mondays and Tuesdays do seem to be the worst, because being around people doesn't really take that much out of me. But anyway, it's just a thought. And then, so welcome if you are new to our channel. I'm not that person who does that whole long spiel in the beginning because I don't remember anything. So I'm that person too. But we have a whole lot of new members to our Facebook group. So I don't know if that will lead you to watch our new videos or not, but I do want to say welcome. We're so glad to have you. But I'd like to say thank you to the person who, I didn't ask permission to say her name, but she had gotten several fabrics in her last package, and she took a beautiful photograph of just the fabrics and she posted them in one of the groups that she belongs to. And she just said, you know, I wanted to tell you about a new dyer, and you know, you all could come join her group. I don't know. And she told them we have a fabric of the month. But just from this one post, one person did all on her own. I didn't ask her. So that's why I want to say thank you so much. We got over 100 new members in our GraceNotesFabrics Facebook page, and several new orders today. So, you know, one person can make a huge impact. And we were just blown away. I mean, I have goosebumps just talking about it. It was like, what in the world? Because I woke up to, I think, 2 new fabric of the month. Now also, I know we were mentioned in a Flosstube video, so if you guys are watching, thank you, Missy and Kathy. That's 2 needles pulling thread. I have a feeling because 2 of the new people are neutral fabric of the month, that they may have come because of you all. So because a lot of people who watch 2 needles pulling thread are primitive stitchers. Not everybody, because, you know, I only do a little bit. But anyway, that was my guess. And I came down and I watched their video. I still haven't commented on it because, you know, like with everything, I'm so far behind. I have a friend who put out new Flosstube. I haven't even watched her first one yet. I think she's got 4. But I'm just like so backed up. So I totally understand if it takes you guys time to watch our videos. It's just life. Oh gosh, kind of crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna go for now, and I will be back hopefully with some great progress. I did realize we should have another video out that we'll put out at my parents' before Stitchcon. So I said there'd only be 1 video. There will probably be 2. So bye for now. Hi, welcome back. I'm here with Sniffy McSnifferson. She's had quite the cold the last few days, and she's finally on the mend, but
I don't sound the best.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on up here, so we're gonna apologize right now for any sounds that might come from her. And little Paris has somebody that she wants to say hello to. What's your boyfriend's name? Is his name Max? You want to say hi, Max? All right. Anyway, we're gonna say he's a boyfriend. All right. Anyway, so what have you been working on?
Crystal's Pieces.
Crystal Row.
Crystal Row.
This is the Dreaming of series, right?
Yep, Dreaming of Daisies.
Yes. And it's Iris's. That is Carla's. So
She's doing that too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I have Carla's Dreaming of Iris's. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. In my bag, ready to go to Stitchcon. We'll talk about our Stitchcon in a moment. But you have nothing. You didn't bring anything? Okay. I haven't finished.
Yeah, I've kind of been.
I have to apologize because I came off pretty strong about I didn't want to take this to Stitchcon, but it wasn't because I didn't enjoy it. it was because I wanted it done. And I thought I didn't have enough time. So I'm extremely happy that I have a finish here. This is Coffee Obsessed by Leela's Studio. So it says Stress Blessed and Coffee Obsessed. My husband took one look at that and went, yeah. So yeah, I just really was thinking that it would be a quicker stitch than it actually was. I do have a couple lips. I only did 500 today, but it's 500 that I didn't have. This is also going with me to Stitchcon because we will be at my parents'. So we have an extra week. So I'm not just packing for Stitchcon, I'm packing for the week before Stitchcon. So I'm hoping to get at least this section done at my parents' and then maybe this at Stitchcon. And of course I have the bottoms to do. So whether it'll be done or not, I don't know. And of course my fox will also be accompanying us because, this is my Sunday stitch. I think I only got 300 on this yesterday. Yesterday was a little rough. What was I doing? What was I doing yesterday? Just planning, packing, getting things put together. She didn't like cough drops, sorry. So anyway, this is going for Sunday. I only work on this on Sundays and I won't work on it at Stitchcon until Sunday. But, you know, as I'm prepping for Stitchcon, I'm going through like what I have, kind of like I did for 24 hours of cross stitch of what do I need for this project? What do I need for this project? And I went to Joann's. Oh, that's what I did. I took the girls ice skating because she was sick.
Oh, that's where you went. You took a while, yeah.
Yeah, and then we went to Joann's afterwards for the 45-cent floss. And I was able to get everything that was on my list. Like, I didn't miss anything. So I'm going through putting those into the projects that they were written down for. But I also started making my scroll rod bags and matching up. So some of them, I realized I actually had almanique frames, even though I had written down I was going to use roller frame, and I was going to order some. I don't know. Anyway, I matched them up to some of my projects. So this one's my almanique. But I started sewing my bags. And I think I did 2 on Saturday or Friday or Saturday. And then I did 2 more today.
And Mr. Simpson made him wait.
Yeah, he made that one really long. So hopefully the ones I gave him today. Do you like my fancy way of tagging these? I think that's so awesome. I don't know how else to do it. So I'm actually taking 2 of them with me that I made. I made one for Amazing Grace because I want Amazing Grace to be my late night stitching room. And the other one I did was Snow White from Primitive Hair. I already had that on scroll rods. It's on a roller frame. I just needed, so it was Amazing Grace. I just needed to make my bags just to make travel easier and make sure I didn't mess up my projects. What projects are you planning on taking? I mean, you're going to take Dreaming Of. I'm taking Dreaming Of. Oh, Cross Stitch Nation. I'm taking Cross Stitch Nation.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
I think that might be it. Oh no, I'm taking
fabric and the pattern in a bag. And keep steps for it. I'm going to start One Nation when I get the floss there at Stitchcon. Did I say One Nation? And I'm going to bring my Christmas Grogu. Hopefully I work on that. I'm bringing 2 Frosted Pumpkin. This is long that it's up behind him. Or Cozy Cafe, that's over with, but I need to do the Under the Sea one. And then...
Oh, I almost had an FFO to show you.
Oh, yeah.
My Grimm's Fairy Tales is done. We just didn't get to go over to Hobby Lobby and pick it up. You just reminded me of that.
Yep. I feel like there's another project, but I can't remember.
I'm taking Belle Love Learning because that's solid color, so
and then you can finish it and ring the bell. Oh, I should bring something that's close to finish, but I don't really have stuff.
Go through your cover photos when we get off here.
I don't have cover photos.
Okay. She can go through her box of projects right outside the door. Alright, so we are going to pull our winner for our Mirabilia. This was for reaching 1,000 subs. Ooh. Papers everywhere.
Muka.
So, yep, this is Muka by Nora Corbett with the bead pack. Oh, I've been tossing it around a little. And it's 32 count is the called for. I'm going to hold it really close so that our winner can see this. Go online, look at it really close, because we want you to decide which fabric. Either 32 count linen or 32 count Lugana. And we will dye it for you in the color of your choice and send it along with, wow, my fingers, both of these. Okay, since you wrote the names down, I could do the numbers this time.
Okay.
All right. So 1 to 42, and you want to call it out when I?
Okay.
I'm gonna hit generate. Number 6.
It is Gretchen Dever.
Ah, Dever. Yeah, Gretchen. I believe she's ordered from us before, so we might even have her address. I'll have to look. But get to email us or message me through Facebook, or even comment down below if you've ordered from us before. And then you just say you have my address, or even if you know that you've made yourself a customer on our website, then you know you've filled everything out. But I feel like you have. All right, and so, then
congratulations.
Oh, congratulations, Gretchen. We're so happy for you. All right, now you want to do this one? We're doing Stitchy Princess. We never had anybody contact us about winning the Stitchy Princess. This is a piece of fabric that we were going to dye for everybody who commented on our video quite a while ago. And 24. So you all commented on our video that you bought a pattern from Stitchy Princess, basically because we were suggesting that you did, because we were just trying to help her out and her family, which she's still asking for help, by the way. And she put out 2 new patterns since then. One is a bee, and I think this one's fairies. It's so cute. So we highly encourage you to help her out by buying from her Etsy store. And then we want to dye a piece of fabric for one of your Stitchy Princess patterns that y'all just bought. So this is between numbers 1 through 24, and Colleen is going to generate.
17.
Number 17. Kiara Osborne. I know you.
I don't.
You don't?
No.
She gets on Zoom once in a while.
No.
Yay.
Congratulations.
I don't think I have your address. I don't remember. So if you don't mind, letting us know and emailing us, for both of you, email us as soon as possible just so that we know that you got this. But did I say congratulations to Kiara?
No.
Yay, Kiara, congratulations. Anyway, let us know. We will not be mailing it out until the middle of June. We won't be back until June 13th. But I know that I'm coming home Monday. I'm driving home Monday from my parents after driving home to their house from Ohio on Sunday. Then Monday we're driving home for me to teach at like 2 o'clock. No, she's not having her lesson, thank goodness. Okay. So starting at 3 o'clock, I will be teaching until 9 o'clock. And then I have to cut and serge somewhere between Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Oh, okay. And
Tuesday I teach 4 to 9, and then Wednesday is a short day. Actually, next week that week I canceled all my Wednesday. So I can't sit in a chair and cut and serge that long though. But yeah, so we're going to be dyeing that week, and that's when we will send out, because, we want to dye that week anyway. So we wouldn't be sending it out anyway unless we had it, which we only have like 2 fabrics here anyway. Yeah, so that totally doesn't make sense that we could send it anyway. Yeah.
When I go back to work, like
Tuesday,
I'll be like, hey Sarah, what's the schedule look like? Because I can't just like go in.
Oh yeah, you won't even know.
Yeah. So
wow.
Just have to send it to me.
Look what happens when you're a working girl. When you have to work for somebody else.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a crazy week for us, but we want to dye your fabric when we get back, along with our fabric of the month, so we can get it all out to y'all. Anything else? We are gonna try to vlog while we're at Stitchcon.
Hopefully, like, I'm better
Oh, you'll
like,
be better.
My cough is gone. Like, the last time I had a cough, it lasted quite some time.
But we're hoping to do it like from the stitchy room. We didn't do that last time.
But we feel like we're a little bit more confident. Like,
yeah, we know who we are a little bit more.
Yeah.
Not that anybody else does, but we'll be with friends.
Yes.
I mean, we actually will know people there. Where last year, did we know anybody? I don't think we did.
I don't know.
Yeah, we were loners last year. Like it was really,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
We
Janet
went and
was
found
there,
her.
but
She was like two
no,
tables.
she had her own table, late night stitching. We were with her a bit.
Yeah, but we were like, okay, here's a table, let's sit.
Mm-hmm.
And then the person in line with us said, "Can I sit with you?" We're like, "Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
We already know you're normal. And then there was another person walked in and didn't know where they could sit. And we're like, "You can come sit with us." They looked shy. So I mean,
for the most part, we had a quiet table. Like, if we were loud, it was talking over other people. We weren't the people that get along. And
it's because Sunshine Stitchers were, they were, all the people coming to see them got really loud.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we had to speak loudly to.
But we were a relaxed table.
Mm-hmm.
People just got up and left, be like, "Hey, can you wash my stuff?" And it's like, "You're all good."
Well, we had one lady who was part of the raffle, so she would leave her tickets and say, "Can you watch? Because I'm going to dinner." And they happened to, if you were not there, they pull another one. So we didn't want her to miss out. So yeah. But yeah. So I mean, we know what to expect. So should we tell some people what to expect if they're first time goers to Stitchcon? I was reading some things that people were writing online because they were a little nervous about.
Because there's still more people to be new to it. It's a lot of people. Like, if you think it's a lot of people, it's a lot of people. The line is big to get in.
Yeah, so if you don't like a lot of people, don't get there at noon. Wait until 1 p.m. because then you won't stand in line.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you don't like standing in line, don't get there right away. Because otherwise you are going to be standing in line with everybody else. That's a good thing. And what we learned last year, leave your stuff in your car. Carry 1 or 2 things in with you. You don't need to carry everything to your table immediately. You need to find your table and then
like,
take your
by
time.
the time you got your stuff handed to you, you have something to mark your table spot. Right,
because you get goodie bags when you go in the door. So then you're carrying all your stuff and you're being, ooh, it was a little too much.
First retreat, that's our experience.
Yeah, so yeah, there is that.
So
you do not need to bring everything in with you at the entrance. There is a line. Look for it. If you think there isn't a line, you're in the wrong place. We found that out last year. If you want to know all about that, go watch our video from last year because we had quite the story to share. And then I'm trying to think what else. So when you go in, once you get through the line, you'll actually get to meet at least Steph because she works for Keepsakes. So you'll get to meet Steph from Just Keep Stitching. Now she won't have time to talk to you. She just asks your name and hands you your bag. And then you go in, you find a table. You get to sit wherever you want. There are no assigned seats. Now, I mean, I will say that we have planned people that we're sitting with, but I think we're going to be taking up 2 tables, so we will have some room at our table. But, we'll probably spread some stuff around and say, oh, that's Teresa's seat or something like that. So, don't be offended if somebody...
I know, like one time, because
Steel City, that was a little.
She kept putting like the seats up, like,
we're
no,
like,
somebody's sitting here. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like we asked if we could sit with her, and she said yes. And we started, and then she saw how many of us there were, and then she's like, we felt a little bad. Yeah. So I want to warn you ahead of time. Don't feel bad. I mean, that was in retrospect, we shouldn't have felt off put because she had friends coming, and it was just we were in a new environment, and so. There is that. But the people you sit with will probably become friends. And if you don't really enjoy it after a few hours, you can pick up and move. If you see an empty table somewhere else, you can move. These are not assigned. These are not your work permit spots.
You'll be like taking all your stuff and be like, hello, ladies.
Yeah, you just come over and say, can I sit with you all? You could, every few hours, move if you so desire. But also, people do get up and move and walk around from table to table. But your table is like your oasis.
Yeah.
Because that was like when we wanted to be private, or I should say just we needed quiet time, we would go sit down at our table. Now you might have a loud table, you know, if you're sitting with Hannah and Carla, but you know, it is still your oasis. Now people will come over and look at your project, but it's up to you how much you engage them. So people are pretty, what is the word? What?
My cough drop came out.
Oh. People are pretty kind. If you don't get talkative, they just move on to the next person. So anyway, they walk around, see what everybody's working on. That's the biggest thing. There's needle minder exchanges, floss tag exchanges. You know, you don't have to participate. There is a smalls exchange. Again, you don't have to participate.
Yeah,
we are not.
Being that doing small, like I could do a small, but I just want to frame it. But again, I don't have time that I work.
Yeah, so we didn't do that. But what to expect? You come in, you find your seat, find your people, and then you come and go as you please. So you can drive over to Keepsakes on your own. You can take the shuttle bus over.
There's like is there a name for it? Stitchy, it's not Stitchy bus, but it had a name.
The Stitchcon bus?
I don't know. It had a name.
Oh, I don't remember. I just thought it was a Stitchcon bus. Or Keepsakes bus. But there's the annex in another room. Now, the very first night is a preview. You can't buy there, but it's nice because you get to see all the displays, see everything that's there. And then Friday morning, they open it up. But before I get into that, Thursday evening, like around 7, there's a meet and greet. And in saying that, it's basically Barbara gets up, talks about the history of Stitchcon, introduces everybody who's working there, which is actually kind of nice because then you know who's official.
Right.
And then also she recognizes Flosstubers, first time guests, you know, those kinds of things. So there's that. That's the really only big thing that is announced.
Oh, and like when you have a Flosstube, you walk in. Is that every hotel or is it just the hotel we were at?
No, it's at the 2 hotels that they.
Yeah, like we could see our names on them.
Yeah, it said welcome Stitchcon Flosstubers. So that was pretty cool. But you can leave your stuff there at your table. They lock the Stitchy room at 10 p.m. So you just leave your stuff. But if you're going to late night Stitching room, make sure you have something.
Yeah.
That is over at the La Quinta. It starts as soon as you get there. It does not start at 11 like they say it does. It goes to 2 or 3 in the morning. And then you can go back at 8 a.m. to the convention center. But there are people in line, I think at 6 or 7 a.m. to get into
the annex.
Yeah. For fabrics usually, and the bags.
The bags, yes.
Project bags. So I mean there is that, and we don't do There's some mornings, at least me, misses breakfast because it's just too early for me.
So, Mrs. Breakfast, okay.
Yeah, remember we missed breakfast once or twice, or at least I did. And one day I got down there and there wasn't even coffee. So I went over to Stitchcon.
And you're like,
and I was like, after about 2 hours, I said to her, I gotta go find a McDonald's.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I went and found a McDonald's to get myself some coffee. So anyway, it's come and go as you please. Like I said, I just left after 2 hours just because I needed to. And
would eating
it's relaxed
out like other than we chose to go eat out late, but there's a lot of places closed. Was that just because it was the time it was, or
both? Because even things around here close early still. Everybody needs help. Yeah. So yeah, plan your meals a little earlier than 8 p.m. That was a little rough.
Eating dinner at 10 o'clock is kind of a normal thing.
For us, it is.
Yeah. So
we eat when my husband gets home from work.
Like I'm so used to that. I'm like, if we're going up to our grandparents and it's gonna be like, all right, it's dinner time. It's 6 p.m. And I'm gonna be like, okay, when's our
Then
next
at 10 p.m. we're like, we're hungry.
Yeah.
We're hungry.
I'm like, yeah.
I'm hungry, Mother. I'm hungry.
And then like I have a work with my breaks, and I eat on every break. So and like when I do get my other breaks, or take my breaks, I do get them, but I don't take them. But still, yeah, just eating is just very late.
So when you do get into the NX on Friday, expect some of the tables to be pretty emptied out. Now it's just the fabric and the project bags, because the patterns are well stocked.
Right, they have plenty. Like,
oh yeah,
the quantity is a good amount.
Well stocked. And Stitchcon B people, don't worry, because
They already set aside. Like,
they're set aside.
double the stuff.
Yeah, she just cuts everything at the inventory in half. So there is no safe stuff for us. It's there and we can't even see it.
Right, and like, is it leftover stuff that they would even just add on?
Probably.
That's not fair.
So you guys might get a little extra. But yeah, Barbara brings over tons of patterns. I mean, they're trunk shows, so she has the designers send them. But I mean, we had taken pictures Thursday night, and we got everything we wanted.
Right.
2 or 3 times. Like, we kept going back over and getting more.
Today's Memorial Day, but I didn't start my Memorial Day project. So
you still have an hour and a half.
I don't want to start because I don't have fabric. I mean, I probably could find fabric, but no.
I was going to say, you don't have fabric?
I literally have a bag dedicated to GraceNotesFabrics, so. But
Hey, sent us candy. She showed it to me. It was pretty cool.
Ooh. Yeah. And like, I only get fabric a month. I don't get the place orders.
You've asked me, though. You asked me to dye you snickerdoodle.
And yes, I custom get that, or get custom dyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
But.
And custom cuts.
Oh, and I got the sulky threads over at the annex. Then I was like, there's one more pack. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get it, because I didn't want to because we couldn't find it for shipping and stuff. But it was there, so I was like, okay, I'll get it. So. And
people are pretty helpful, because Colleen was admiring somebody's Memorial Day project. Who's it by?
No idea. Oh, is it Hands-On Design?
Hands-On Design.
Oh.
So she was admiring somebody's, and she said something about wanting to get that pack, and she didn't see it. And so that person actually came and told her there was one pack left over there. So we made a beeline, grabbed my wallet, and
I was broke at that point.
Yeah. So I mean, it was good. So if you chat a little, people help you out. And so that's good. But then on Sunday, if you are on the fence about, when to go home and that kind of thing, if you want to go home on Sunday early, you're missing nothing. It was a ghost town.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't even.
People had
we barely stitched yet. It just was so.
It was the excitement was gone, so you're just like, yeah, let's stitch in a big room.
Yeah, that's over half empty.
Yeah.
And, people were coming and going. You'd give hugs, people that you knew were leaving. But it just, the energy wasn't there.
Yeah.
Now, there was a table of a man who was so close to being done. And they're like, we're going to sit here till it's done. That's different.
And,
his table sat there with him. I don't remember.
I probably, and I saw it on
Facebook. It was 5 or 6 p.m. or something.
Yeah, they stayed late.
But the stitching room's actually closing earlier this year.
Okay.
I think it was 3. I can't remember for sure. Don't quote me on that one. But, so it's seriously a relaxed, and they go up front and they make an announcement. The Stitchy bus is leaving. That's what it's called.
Stitchy bus?
I think so. And they'd let you know, go out, get on the bus. If you, so it,
something about there's no air conditioning on it. So.
I think they rectified that.
Or they fixed it.
I'm pretty sure they took care of that.
Oh wait, and it's not Brutex.
Oh yeah, we don't have to deal with cicadas.
Cicadas, yeah.
No
cicadas. Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, it's definitely relaxed. It's come and go, and you get to do what you want. If you feel like leaving and going home or back to your hotel and take a nap, go do it.
Yeah.
Who knows what I'm gonna feel like doing? I might just close my eyes and sleep in my chair. I've been so tired. My medicine's wearing off. Oh, yeah. She'll be yelling at me. How many stitches did you get in? She's like, if you stitch as fast as you talk, you'd get a whole lot more done.
Oh.
I'm like, you don't understand.
I don't want to know. Like, again, I'm a little bit more down on it. Like, but again, like if I could stitch as fast as I talk.
Yeah, she can talk pretty fast now.
Yeah.
I just talked a lot. Where is she?
Oh,
She's under my chair.
She's sleeping.
She's kind of murmuring.
She's actually not.
Yeah, she's been licking her paws tonight. Okay, so any other words of advice before we...
Other than you said it would be a short video.
I did tell her we'd keep it short, but we had things to offer.
Oh, yep, it was fun. But probably the next time you see us will be the vlogs and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be making a video at my parents'.
Because her graduation's this week.
Yeah, my daughter, my middle daughter, my third child, her graduation's Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
So,
my mother's like, or she said, "You're gonna play the graduation march." I'm like, what? Like, so what did you say? You said she played it at mine.
I thought she did,
That's
but
what
I
you were
looked.
saying.
It
No,
was,
and I was like, no, I believe Anna did all the music because I picked him for her to play during, like, just while we were waiting stuff. And I was just like, I know I played it for Alan's, but that was like just last week. She mentioned it. I'm like, that's not enough.
You played it for Alan.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was like, that's not enough prep time to say, do you want to play it? No. But yeah,
there won't be any videoing. I won't be videoing any of it.
Yeah. So I got her graduation gift. So I came into like her, because I did buy stuff for myself to like kind of disguise it. So when one package came, she's like, "What'd you get?" And I was like, "Look at this." And she's like, "I wouldn't want that." So, but she was like, and it's from this one company. She's like, "I wouldn't want that unless it's Winnie the Pooh." Like she just likes the Winnie the Pooh for some reason.
When she was little,
I know when she was little, but like something kindled or whatever. But no, and then because Lauren was just like, she really wants that, so I got it. And so she has no idea.
It's a sweatshirt, right?
So she's gonna love that.
Yeah.
And I got a Grogu necklace.
Oh, okay, that's true.
But I was just like, what am I gonna get her?
I got her. She's going for
her
nails
her
and
hair,
a pedicure for the first time.
And
tomorrow.
Her hair is getting dyed for the third time.
Her hair's getting trimmed and dyed, and hers is double the price of mine because she gets it not bleached, but
like
yeah, it is kind of bleached. It's just a different process, so that she can get highlights that are
lighter,
kind of crazy colors, but
she
it makes it more vibrant.
Yeah, it does make it vibrant.
They're not too crazy,
and it doesn't look bad. But like when she chooses, I'm like, okay,
yeah,
not what I would have done.
Yeah, so
yeah.
So that is her gift. And
our ice rink is closing.
Yeah,
I didn't get to go the last time.
We did find that out. It's done.
And my coworker, she was like weeks ago. She was like, I heard this. I don't know. They didn't say where it was and what it was called. She was like, but somebody bought it and they're gonna turn it into something. I was like, set. That ice rink was my rink. Because I told her, I'm like, I hope that's not mine. Man.
Did you tell her?
I told her. Yep. I was like, stinks.
All right. So I guess we will see you all in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna be a little bit more like that, just because my stitching is down.
Yeah.
Her stitching's been down, and I don't want to disappoint you all. So instead of saying we're gonna try to make a video, I'm just gonna plan on like every other week.
Okay. Okay.
I'll still try to vlog a little bit as I go, but I'm not gonna put out a video unless I have like real content, because I feel like I stretch out just to have something.
Right.
And sometimes it's like, I had 100 stitches, woohoo. I know any progress is good progress, but
I mean, I think just something like, other than not being well, but my stitchy bug may have gone a little way. I don't know.
Hopefully Stitchcon brings it back.
Yeah. And then what else?
Or even just being at Grammy's and not having anything else to do.
Yes, that. Because I literally am planning to stitch. Like, I'm off of work. And we might do some little card hunting, hopefully, to be successful.
Depends on when Dad comes up. His coworker is off sick, so
he won't be even coming up
until Thursday. He's only coming up Thursday through Saturday.
Okay.
He was going to stay up for a week. Well, if his coworker comes back on Saturday, then Dad will stay till Tuesday.
Okay. what I'm going to say is congrats again to the
Our winners. All right.
Yeah.
Happy stitching!